ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਕਾਰਨ ਪਰੇਸ਼ਾਨ ਹੋ? ਕਾਲ ਹਾਸ਼ਮੀ ਲਾਅ ਫਰਮ। ਇਹ ਪਰਸਨਲ ਇੰਜਰੀ ਅਤੇ ICPC ਕੇਸਿਸ ਦੇ ਮਾਹਰ ਹਨ। ਡਾਇਨਾਮਿਕ, ਤਜਰਬੇਕਾਰ ਅਤੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਲਾਇਰਸ ਦੀ ਟੀਮ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਹੀ ਫ੍ਰੀ ਕੰਸਲਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਲਈ ਕਾਲ ਕਰੋ 604 599 2900 ਤੇ।
ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕੀ ਗੁਜ਼ਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਹਾਂ।
ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰਜ਼ੇ ਦੇ ਬੋਝ ਹੇਠ ਦੱਬੇ ਹੋ? ਸਮਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਕੀ ਕਰੋ?
ਫਾਈਨੈਂਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮਸ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਮਾੜਾ ਅਸਰ ਪਾ ਸਕਦੀਆਂ ਹਨ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲ 'ਚ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ।
ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਰਜ਼ੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਘਟਾ ਕੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਰਕਮ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਟਰਸਟ ਫ੍ਰੀ ਕਿਸ਼ਤਾਂ 'ਚ ਬਦਲ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ।
ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਰਜ਼ੇ ਤੋਂ ਮੁਕਤ ਕਰਾ ਕੇ ਨਵੀਂ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਜੀਣ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ।
1866-790-8984 ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਸੋਲੂਸ਼ਨਜ਼, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਪਰੇਸ਼ਾਨੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਾਥੀ।
ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅੱਜ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਹਾਜ਼ਰ ਹੋਏ ਹਾਂ, ਇਹ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਨਵੇਂ ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੈਂਟਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਹਾਈ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ। ਆਓ ਕੋਈ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਣੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਸਕਿੱਲਸ ਕਨੈਕਟ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਕੀ ਹੈ। So before the break, like you mentioned, that this system is helping the people integrate into the system. Yes. But again, with the varied kind of different kind of people coming over here, their requirements are different, their needs are different. So you have started, the government has started the Skills Connect program. What is this?
Yeah, it started 2006 actually. It's an employment program. And it's really for newcomers coming in Canada with like 5 years of residency. So it's an employment program of ISS, of BC. And these are newcomers, I said, 5 years and below. So with English level, intermediate, and Canadian language has a benchmark for that, and it's level 5 minimum. Right. And also our requirement is that they are committed to find employment because it's an employment program within the year. Okay. So within 1 year, a lot of our success stories, it's just some of our clients are really finding work fast nowadays, and more than 80% of our clients are finding employment. So that's the best part of it.
So is it limited to any particular field, or all kinds of fields are open in this?
Yeah, all kinds of field. Yeah.
Right. So what happens is in this, somebody comes and asks you that I'm looking for a job, and he has been here under 5 years in Canada. So how do you help him out?
Normally we would ask him what's the target occupation, because changing of careers is not allowed in the program, it's not encouraged. Okay. But the operating word is also transferable skills. So as long as you have that, let's say you're an accountant back home, but you were teaching. So you have this teaching skills, facilitation skills, so you can also be a teacher here or a professor. Okay. So we call that transferable skills. Right. And then as long as you are committed to that, the same occupation, the same level, so we call it commensurate employment. Right. So this program is really geared for you to go back to your original career. So the government doesn't want you to drive a taxi cab or do survival jobs. Right. But
so whatever field you are in, this program helps you to enter into that particular field.
Correct, yes.
Okay, now in this, Bob, what has been the success rate? Because as we know, and we many times hear, like she also said, that the doctors are driving taxis. Yes. And the government of Canada also said that, yes, we are going to start a program whereby, you know, something happens whereby at least people get into their own fields. And lack of frustration, which we find amongst the people, because once you are not in the field from which you have worked for a long time, it becomes really frustrating to have those survival jobs. And for how long? And many times the new, reports which are coming also are saying that many of the people are going back to the countries from where they came. Right. So how is this particular program helping the people?
Well, in terms of, as Mary just said, we take people where they are. We start with them where they are. We try to do an assessment of their skills and education and work history. And a lot of the people that come here, they have good transferable skills. Okay. I mean, one of the things they have is that work ethic as well, which goes a long way. Right. And to have a good attitude towards, okay, they expect that there would be some challenges, but some of them, most of them, they really take it head on with the help of counselors who would sort of walk them through the process and talk about success stories of people like them who have come through the programs and have succeeded. Right. Mary has quite a few examples of that. We have a lot of good examples of that in the various programs as well. One of the things I wanted to mention as well in terms of the language capabilities of ISS staff we serve people in English as well as over 40 different languages.
Wow.
So it's not like it's not excluding anybody.
Right.
You know, we have people who can help them speak their language and until they come to the point where they can speak English, but we can serve them because our counselors are in terms of their language capability, they are bilingual, trilingual, and so on and so forth. So it is very encouraging for people like that. So successes are there. People, we encourage them to stay with the program. And one of the things is to encourage them along the way. We encourage them to build friendships and networking and to stay in touch with the people who they meet in different programs and so on. And we have had a lot of good encouragement happening along the way. So these are the kinds of things that are shared in the workshops, in the classroom. And we feel that we have made a really good impact in terms of the delivery of the service, and we see a lot of good success. We serve over 23 to 25,000 people in the programs, and we have also the international studies, where people come here to increase the English and to also in terms of the workplace culture and training them for the workplace.
Right.
Lots of programming that way. So there's help. There's help for them, and we thank the funders, the government, for providing those programs. Because when you talk to a lot of people who have been here a long time, they said, oh, you know, when we were here,
there
when
wasn't
we
anything,
came, there's nothing. But now, you know.
Lots of help is
So you have to give a lot of credit to the government for you know, attending to this. Attending to the needs, especially with the changing demographics in Canada.
Wonderful. Mary, with your experience, what would be your recommendation to the newcomers? Because many times we want instant results, and when one doesn't get it, then you get frustrated also, and then there are other challenges also which you have to face. So with your experience, what would be your recommendations?
Yeah, I think as long as you're committed to your dream job, or whatever your target occupation is, you can do it. It's just a matter of sometimes, as Bob said, it's the key is networking.
Right.
So it's different per person. So you just have to make sure that you are focused.
Right.
And you get the assistance from the right people. Right. To ask for help.
Yes.
Also is very important.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. And Bob, towards then, what would be your recommendation to the newcomers?
My recommendation would be when they come to build on the, you know, to ask questions, to seek help, not just stay at home and mope about anything, but to seek help, make friendships. People are there. Like I say, the programs are there, the helps are there.
Right.
So it's a matter of wanting to do that, and people are willing to help once you ask.
Right.
So I'm saying ask and you shall receive, so to speak.
Absolutely.
And if you ask anybody, that was how they started.
Right.
And I want to encourage them to learn English. Yes, it's people might find it's difficult, but you know, the practicing, you know, they can go to all the ELSA classes and all as they want, but they need to practice. That brings perfect. And to do it at home, sometimes they have to look at programming that would, you know, they would learn the vocabulary, things, new words.
Right.
Just be interested in finding out the meaning of those new words and start using them. Even though you use it wrongly.
But at least once you start, then you overcome those obstacles, and definitely it's like once upon a time this was there, but right now, after some years, you are proficient also and you can communicate well.
Exactly.
Wonderful. It was a pleasure having both of you. Thank you very much, and best wishes. These endeavors which you have started, may they bring more fruit and more people get benefit. Thanks and best wishes.
And I'd like to say thank you, and I'd like to say also we can be contacted on our website. We have very interesting website now, making improvements all the time, and it's www.issbc.org.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So आज जिस विषय दी गलबात की थी जो उस विच आए हुए मेहमानां ने तुहाडे नाल जो सांझ पाई प्रोग्राम दे सैकंड सैगमेंट विच मेरी ने दस्सिया कि स्किल्स कनेक्ट नाम दा जो प्रोग्राम है खास तौर ते उन्हां वासियां वास्ते हैगा जिहड़े कि अपने स्किल्स नूं ट्रांसफर करना चाहते हैं ट्रांसफरेबल स्किल्स जिन्हां कोल होण यानी कि जेकर तुसीं उत्थे डॉक्टर सी जेकर इसी फील्ड में जाना चाहते हो तो इस वास्ते यही प्रोग्राम तुहाडी मदद कर सकते हैं या तुसीं कोई टीचर हो या किसी भी फील्ड नाल जुड़े हुए हो उसनूं तुसीं इत्थे कंटिन्यू रखना चाहते हो तो स्किल्स कनेक्ट दा फायदा लै सकते हो उस तो इलावा इन्होंने जिहड़ियां रिकमेंडेशनस दित्तियां गईयां ने वो ये हैगियां ने कि इनिशियल स्ट्रगल्स तां करने ही पैणगे लेकिन तुसीं अड़े रहो चंगे तरीके नाल खास तौर ते इंग्लिश नूं ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੋਲੋ, ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨਾਲ ਕਮਿਊਨੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲੋ, ਨੈਟਵਰਕਿੰਗ ਕਾਇਮ ਕਰੋ ਅਤੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਵੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਮੰਗਣ ਤੋਂ ਝਿਜਕੋ ਨਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਕੌਣ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਇਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਜੋ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ, ਆਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਵੇਂ ਆਏ ਹੋਏ ਆਵਾਸੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਇਸ ਦਾ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟ ਲੈਣਗੇ।